I know it's late on the East Coast. Um, but I have some news. Y'all saw the video today. Of course, everybody saw the video today. CNN wasn't no joke. I don't care how they got it. We got to see it. We got to see what kind of person that Diddy really is. So, look over my hair. I just washed it. But anyway, we saw the video. So Diddy's supposed to come out with an apology. It's either in video or written. I don't know, but they say it's video. Don't be fooled. No matter what he said, it was no excuse for him to do her that way. And ain't no telling what. I mean, we only saw a piece of it. Ain't no telling what he did to her behind closed doors, you know? Or and over all these years, 10 years, ain't no telling what he did, and whoever saw him doing that to her need to go down also. Also. Hey, Zen Monkey. Hey, thank you for joining the live. Please subscribe. Um, yes, yeah, it was no reason for him to do that. She was walking away. Please don't fall for the apology, because it's coming out today. Sometime today, okay? And I will have it live on here. All right, because the apology ain't no apology gonna help you. Diddy, you done. Don't apologize. You just got busted. Love, Mr. Love. Ugh, listen to this, y'all. You know I got teeth on the horn. Let me see, make sure I do it right.
That there is going to be a public apology, right? Or, in my opinion, a confession via way of apology of what he did to Cassie. He is going to take accountability, but I have more information. It is going to be nothing but, in my opinion, a thinly veiled public hoax to try to get the Black community, the church, and people that have dealt with issues or addiction issues to rally around him to show him some grace. And I need y'all to stand here with me and say, no effing way. You guys, I have the details on this. We need to get into this. We have them in our sights. We cannot let this go. Baby, listen, where do we start? Where do we start? The details of what this apology / confession is going to be. He is basically going to, they say that it's either going to be written, but they think it is going to be video. It is either going to drop sometime tonight or sometimes tomorrow. I don't know what the time difference is. I don't know why. It has been said it's...
And she recorded hers on Saturday. That's why she said tonight. So now it's Sunday. It's 1 a.m. on the East Coast. So I just thought I would throw that in there. And I don't do politics on this channel. Thank you, Zen Monkey. But here we go.
It is either going to drop tonight or sometime tomorrow. I'm going to take you through what they're going to say. In my opinion, it's all BS. You guys, we need to stay woke. We are playing in some strange times with some strange people. But if they think after everything we've seen and heard, then an apology to Cassie and admitting what he did was wrong, let's get into the things they're going to give us, right? Wah, wah, wah. It's going to be the standard. Diddy is going to say something along the lines of, he was under the influence. This is going to feed into what happened with Brandon getting arrested. And now he got that plea deal. At least it's a plea deal to me. On top of that, I find it interesting that even with all Brendan's charges, the feds never outlined how much he was actually how much he was actually in possession of. That's the first thing that let me know, That's the first thing that lets me know, yo, this is deeper than whatever. I think Brendan flips. Diddy is playing his cards, and he plans to do what every person that's caught in the wrong does. You want to run to the church. You want to sing to Jesus. You want to talk about you were under the influence. Baby, and what does that have to do with anything? I'm sure Jeffrey Dahmer was zooming and tooting, literally, probably listening to like whatever while he was getting ready to chop and screw somebody's relative. Baby, what that got to do with anything? So these are the things we're gonna have to look out for in this apology, confession, whatever it is. One, he was under the, it's coming, you guys. All the media outlets have been alerted. So my sources are telling me, okay? One, he's gonna say something along the lines of influence, right? He's gonna say, I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't like myself. I'm very sick. I need help. He's going to say he has issues, deep-seated issues that he's praying for and he's working through. He's going to ask for prayers. He is going to stand. He is going to stand in front of our faces and he is going to ask for the public to give him prayers. I'm telling you guys all this because I need y'all to stay woke. I am not offering grace. You don't get grace after you lied over and over and over. Did he not issue the statement saying enough is enough? I didn't do those things with Cassie. How dare you? Was his son not putting out struggle raps, mumble raps? Was his son not putting out struggle raps or mumble raps? Talking about, this and that. Now you want to come and you want to apologize to Cassie. Now this is going to be an apology. People are not using the word confession to me. And let me know if I am wrong. One must confess in order to apologize. One must admit what you did in order to get an apology. Oh, you guys, there's more. So he's going to be asking for prayers. I swear to God, if he does it with T.D. Jakes, anointing him, I swear to God, I will lose my stuff. Reverend T.T. Jakes, you got a lot of people that respect you. Right now, things are looking a little thin. He better stay out of this. He better stay out of this. He got...
Y'all, what if he waits till he gets to T.D. Jakes' church and does it? What if he goes to T.D. Jakes' church and do it? Even though T.D. Jakes has stepped down a little, that's what I heard. He stepped down. What if he goes to his church and does it? The apology and stuff. Y'all, please subscribe to my channel. Please. Okay, here we go.
He got a lot of people to respect him. People said that he changed their lives. Just stay on the right side of justice. Nothing concrete has come out about him. I'm just saying, right? He is then going to send apologies to Cassie Ventura and whoever else has been affected. He is going to send apologies out to Cassie Ventura or whoever else has been affected by this. Apologies to Cassie. You got to admit, you got to confess if you are going to apologize. Do you not? Do you not? You guys, right. There's more. We got to stay on this. He's going to ask for forgiveness. Tell he wants forgiveness. Probably break down crying and say that he's seeking help. Baby, Jeffrey Dahmer could get more sympathy from me. Jeffrey Dahmer could get more sympathy from me saying that KFC was closed and he ain't know what else to do. I might even listen to Jeffrey Dahmer more, have sympathy talking about KFC was closed, and please forgive me. Y'all, there is even more. There is even more. And what the diddler actually has in store, right? He is going to weaponize the Black church. He is going to weaponize the Black community and our close relationship with faith. He is going to weaponize anybody that's ever dealt with somebody. There are going to be issues. He's going to say he was under the influence. You was doing that for fun, and you were forcing other people to go under the influence. So let's just say he does say, I was under the influence. I didn't know what I was doing. But you still were a monster that created generational curses that got other people under the influence. You're going to say you have issues and you're working them out. I understand. However, can you work them out in your local federal penitentiary? Can you work them out there? Can you do that? He is going to ask for forgiveness. And I ask you, people of the thing, are you going to give it to him? You guys, we have to stay woke. I knew that Diddy and his team were not going to go out like that. Speaking of his team.
Yeah. And also, I want y'all to know that I am a R survivor myself when I was 12 years old. So I just wanted y'all to know that, so you know I'm not forgiving anything. Anything. It is no reason. No, I do not forgive you. Okay. Had to get that off my chest, y'all.
Where's Sean Hawley? Where's Jonathan Davis? What is going on? Why are they even releasing this thing? Is this what you do? Now that you spent, and this is something we need to think. I know that a lot of people doubted what Cassie said. I never doubted it. People that recognize the truth never doubted it. Okay, so you got that mess with Cassie, but you said that everybody, first you said, Cassie, there was no truth to it. And just because you settled, it's not an admission of guilt, and enough is enough. Okay. Then Little Rob came out and said, yeah, and I'm putting 20 on Cassie because you did all that plus this. He turned around and said, the women that are suing him for blank trafficking, for abuse, for all this stuff, it's all a lie. So let me get this straight. When, and my sources are telling me it's not an if, it's a when, right? And I wanted to get ahead of the story. And baby, I hope it doesn't land on things, but it looks like it's coming, right? People in the media have been notified. When you say, you have a problem, let's sort this out. Because if you apologize to Cassie, that means that you were what? Lying when you said that there was no truth to it? You were sitting there letting a woman that you knew you had brutally abused. You sat there and let people drag her online, call her a liar, come and defend you, say it was wrong. You had Slim Thug or whatever his ass is out there being like, I don't believe in civil cases and all this stuff. That's what was going on?
Yeah, like Stevie J. That's who she trying to say. Stevie J. Come on, let's fight. Come on, 50, 50 cent, 50, 50. You know what I'm saying? No way. No way. No forgiveness. You can come out all you want. What's up, Michael Ferris? You can come out all you want. No, no, and no. No forgiveness here, buddy.
That's what was seeing? That's what. So you had all these people out here on the front lawn, right? Marching, singing, flower bringing, we shall overcome, all this stuff. You up there posting, time will tell truth and all this stuff. So if you come out and admit that you did something to Cassie, and you have to because we saw it with our own eyes. I know there's some dumb trolls and some online woman beaters talking about some, I heard Cassie was stealing some cash for him. That's why he treated her like that. That's what I said. Sometimes you just gotta let people be dumb and literally tell the people they with blink twice. If you, like, the fact that somebody can put a dumb lie out there like that and people are wrapping their heads, so you feel nothing wrong with beating a woman or a person like that when it's justified. You just need the justification. You see it, and instead of being shocked like we are, you're like, but what? What did she do? What did she do to deserve this? Because I'm sure in some way, Diddy, the guy I need money from, or the person I want to D-ride with, or the person I wish, or maybe I'm just like so broke, I need to get on my knees, right? I don't understand why all these people get on their knees protecting Diddy. You should have just, what was it? Did he refuse you? Because you know, a couple of months ago, if you had got on your knees in front of him, you might have gotten more. I'm saying he puts people on payroll if you believe what Little Rod says. I don't understand why you getting on your knees now. You should have did it a year ago. In any case, right? So we get into the Cassie thing. If you admit, and not even about, if you apologize. So if you apologize, you have to admit what you did. An apology to me is a confession. Unless somebody says, I'm sorry for the way I made you feel. That's the only time that's not a confession. But because you have to admit it. So if you apologize, and again, if you guys are just joining me, hit that like button on your way in. My sources are telling me that Diddy plans some type of either written, but they're thinking it's going to be a video confession and it's going to be dropping either tonight or sometime tomorrow, where he is actually going to take accountability and apologize to Cassie Ventura and anybody else. Send apologies to Cassie Ventura and anybody else who he's been affiliated with. He is going to say he was under the influence. He has issues he's working for. He's going to ask for prayers. He feels helpless. There's going to be man, shut your dumb ass up. Again, Jeffrey Dahmer would get more sympathy for me. What happened, Jeffrey? Burger King wasn't open, and I didn't know what to do. And a delicious gentleman walked by, and I said no, but my tummy, I needed food. So then what did you do, Jeffrey? And then I would have more sympathy for what Jeffrey Dahmer was saying than what Diddy is saying right now. So if you do send apologies out, you spent all that time telling us that you were innocent. None of it was true. You then spent all that time letting Stevie J and all your people rally around you, all your little Hollywood friends. Everybody was just like, I don't know, this seems like a money grab. You let people degenerate Cassie's name. You let her, you did everything you could after you settled. And I have heard that Cassie is going to be the prosecution's star witness, by the way. So after you settled, right? After you settled, you went through all this. You let people drag Cassie's name through the mud. People were calling her a liar in the industry. But now you want to send apologies out to Cassie and whoever else has been affected. But then you want us to believe that Little Rod and those, 5, 6, 7, how many women? I don't even know how many women are suing him anymore. You want us to believe that now, but this time they're all lying? You lied about the Cassie shit, or at the very least, you admitted the truth. You had selective amnesia. You stayed quiet while your victim was dragged through the mud on social media. And now you want to come out and say what? To who? How? But for why? I'm wondering, who's going to buy this? You know who I think is going to buy this? And I don't think we're Diddy's target audience. See, here's what I think. I think that Diddy's target audience are people that agree with what he's done, and they do it in their own personal lives. And they don't want the same fate to happen to them. So they're looking for a reason that it can be socially acceptable. Again, accomplices, enablers, people that see themselves reflected in Diddy. That's what is going to happen. Okay, so let's get into this, right? Now, by the way, there has been a little thing about where the tape came from. It has been all but confirmed that was feds. They did an evidentiary compilation. Why am I telling you guys this now before this video thing actually drops? Because I want y'all to stay woke. Because I'm not going to sit here and play this counterintelligence. Baby, this is not a baseball game. This is not a football game. This is not people picking sides. This is a battle between good versus evil. This is a battle over what we find morally acceptable. This is a battle over the way we want to see this world and what we think ourselves and people are worth. I'm not going to engage into that. Oh, but he said, man, F your apology, F your plea to the church, get out of here. All I can do is say, I hope T.D. Jakes doesn't co-sign this or retweet. If he does, again, anybody that wraps their arms around Diddy right now, I'm looking at them side-eye. Let's also...
And I am too, and I want to give a big shout out to Tisa Tales. I want to give a big shout out for her bringing this and the way she is talking about it. Yes, it is. We have to stay woke. Because they be creeping. Y'all know that. Don't you close your eyes. Ain't that what they say? All right, here we go.
Also not forget that Little Rod said that Diddy would sit there and brag to him that he was going to use T.D. Jakes as a tool to get the church to rally around him to get out of what was going on. This is when he was in the middle of settling with Cassie. Before his attorney, for some reason, or maybe it was Diddy, I don't know. It is a bad move. Advised them, don't settle. Cassie went public. Boom, in less than 6 months, your whole world came down. See, that's the issue. Diddy thought he was still dealing with that 19-year-old girl that was under his spell and too scared to go, too scared to leave, too scared to run. She didn't know what she wanted to do. She looked at you as her nemesis, her protector, her God. Like you had that girl's head messed up. But the thing you didn't realize is Cassie grew up. Cassie learned to love herself. Cassie got 2 children that she sees reflected, and she learned to love herself. And Cassie got a husband that is supporting her. She has friends and family that believe her. And she built a world where she could finally get the courage to go up against this monster. And if Diddy thinks some videotape apology, confession, oh my God, I need help, I think I'm sick. If you think some tears is going to save you, Now let's talk about the way it looks like that Diddy's team, in my opinion, it's my opinion. I do need to say in all this, Diddy has maintained his innocence. Diddy, much like he said with the things about Cassie and putting his hands on her and treating her like his blink toy and having her involved in it, he said that was all lies. He said it would be vindicated for these new allegations and the current allegations. He maintains his innocence. He says he is guilty of nothing, and he said enough is enough. He will fight for his family, his name, his honor. He will drench himself in the blood of Christ and go to war with us. Okay? Now, Diddy's been saying this. Now it looks like from the video with Cassie and from what he's about to release, again, I'm giving you guys the drop on this. You need to stay woke. It is either going to drop tonight or it is going to drop sometime tomorrow. But it is coming. Why they think this is a good idea, I don't know. Where is his legal team? What are they doing? At the end of the day, I'm like, I guess we should be happy. Are they all in a meeting with the feds? Or do they all take the weekend off? Where is his legal team? How is this a good idea? What are you coming? Listen. What are we doing? The video is going to drop very certain. My people say that it is dropping tonight. You guys want more detail? It is going to be dropping in the next hour. Stick with me on live and see if it happens. My people are telling me it is going. They said if not tonight, and I don't know why that is unless his legal team is all gone, it's going to be dropping sometime tomorrow. There is going to be some type of atonement, some type of accountability. When it comes, we will do the live stream and we will break down this thing. But I'm telling you the BS. And this is how you know it's not coming from his heart, because I got the notes. I got the MF notes. So you know it's not coming from his heart. You guys, putting out this statement, they're pushing for it to be for tonight, right? Where are his legal team? What is going on? Speaking of legal team, where is Sean Hawley? Where is Sean? What is she doing? Who is she representing? Does she have a new case? What is going on with Jonathan Davis? Oh, you don't want to hear something funny though? You don't want to hear something funny? Which I thought maybe the feds might have infiltrated Diddy. You know who's on Diddy's new legal team? And you're going to hear it here first. Do you know who's new? I was the first one to predict, Sean Hawley, right? Bobby Sternum, which, are they still on the case? I don't know. They came in. I ain't see much change. You know Jonathan Davis, and you know Alan Dreyer. That's the guy that's representing Alec Baldwin. They're saying Mark Garagos has now been added to Diddy's legal team. Mark Garagos, and I believe one of his children, I don't know if he has a daughter or a son, but they are lawyers. Mark Garagos and one of his offspring have been added to Diddy's case. If you guys don't know who Mark Garagos is, he's the man that defended Michael Jackson against those rumors. Now listen, we're not going into whether Michael was guilty or not. However, he also, if you guys remember, when Trump was in office, do y'all remember Stormy Daniels and Michael Avenatti? Do you remember that lawyer? Michael Avenatti, who then tried to sue the president on behalf of Stormy Daniels, but they said that he tried to extort the president, right? Michael Avenatti, okay? was represented by Mark Garagos. And here's why I said, Diddy, what is going on? Maybe the feds are just mocking him and setting him up. Because if you guys don't know, Michael Avenatti turned on Mark Garagos while he was representing him. There was something dealing with a Nike deal. We can get into that later into the thing. There was something dealing with a Nike deal. But Mark Garagos wore a wire. The attorney for Michael Avenatti, Mark Garagos, the same attorney that is representing Diddy, do you know that he turned on Michael Avenatti, wore a wire to take that mofo down, and Diddy is trusting him as a client? Listen, God's blessings come in many ways. I don't know.
Yeah, y'all remember that? Uh, he was his attorney, and he wore a wire on and got his own client. He got his own client, and that's who did his trusting. He won't know if he a wire on or not, and I hope he does. But you know what? I'm gonna end this live because whoa, she been going all day. I ain't been able to get on. The video I made that showed the whole video, I had to take it down. I had to. But it may be on for, I don't know what they said. I didn't get a copy strike, but, I didn't even want to fight it, appeal it. I just took it down, but I still had to show y'all what he did. Okay, so I'm gonna get another one of her videos as far as this goes, because this is another 2 hours, okay? But I'm not gonna do all of that because she's mainly saying the same thing, and it didn't drop Saturday, so it's Sunday now, so it should drop tonight, today. I hope I'm awake, but it should drop today. All right. Thank y'all for joining and joining my live. And I hope y'all subscribe, please. And I hope y'all stay safe on this Saturday night, Sunday morning. All right. I love y'all. Bye.